Hello everyone, Shay's Creations again. And I know you missed me, so I had to come and say hello. But what you may not have noticed, somebody noticed, I've been cleaning off my desk. This table is full of love and joy, boys and girls, but chaos it overtakes me sometimes. So I was doing a little crafting without recording, so I've been dropping everything right there. So I'm just dropping everything in that bin that I have over there. Oh, this is so cute. Listen, that one's so pretty. Ooh, okay. Now, okay. Wait, I may have to go in there for a minute now. I just realized. Now, sometimes uh, enough is enough, but I just got some cutie pies delivered today, so maybe I could find something. Nope. Gonna leave it alone. So I'm just gonna keep on cleaning. I'm trying to. Oh, here go another one. I did. This is huge. Look at that one. Huge. But I'm trying to just clean up because I have some stuff to put on this table. Now, if you're wondering how I ended up with a table this large, I will let you know. Just 1 minute. Okay, what I actually did was underneath this lumber is a standard computer desk. It's just a basic desk. So as I put my hand under the computer desk is right here. And then the end of the computer desk is somewhere right here. So basically the table is like from here to probably, right there. I went to Home Depot and this piece of lumber is exactly half the size of a full size bed. So just say you wanted this table this size, you would measure a full size bed and then you would chop that in half the long way, and that is the size of this table. That's why you see that this table goes that that far. So what I have is two trays here full of stuff that I'm going to actually move back a little bit. And then I have my hearts right here, but I need to replenish my hearts right there and replenish my hearts right there. And then I'm going to put that back. And then over here I have my envelopes that I do my mailing out, and then I have some stickers that I'm going to put right there, because inside of this white thing, I don't know if you can see my hands. Inside of this is some stickers that I purchased, and let's see what this one is. Love for Valentine's Day. So I put them right there, and I did tidy up right here. So I'm going to slide my little bit of buckets down just a little bit, because I have a lot more buckets to put in, and I need them where my hands can reach. I have some other stuff that I have that's not in separated cups, so I have them there. Now here, let's get you back down here. Here I dismantled a whole bunch of keychains, and that's how I ended up with all of my butterflies. So I have those, and I'm going to put them right here. That's so that while I'm stringing, I'll know what I have access to. Now there's times that I just drop things down on the table, and that's what happens. It just becomes a drop. So now I have this jar over there that I'm putting all of my little milkshakes in that little jar, and then over here I'm putting my little hearts, because my eye is just seeing a whole bunch of stuff just scattered everywhere, and I need to give my eye a break, so it needs to have some type of order. So that's what I'm actually doing, separating some things, giving my eye a rest, because when I come in my room it looks like I just threw stuff everywhere that I didn't have no decency for myself. And I'm not one of those people. So now my hearts are there, my butterflies are there, my crosses are in this cup, but the colorful crosses are right here. All of these crosses are solid white, so I'm going to leave those there, and then put my hearts right there. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of this space cleaned up. Now, some of this stuff, I don't know how it ended up here. It had to have fallen because I never used a milkshake yet, so it had to have fallen. But underneath here now, I see a bunch of beads that clearly fell when my bin actually fell, so that's a good thing. Now this tipped over, so that's how these got out. Now I do know that I could take my time and just drop them anywhere, but then when it comes down to me needing them, they're not going to be in the order. Now these I have a jar for, so I'm going to leave those right there. And I'm going to move all of this stuff out because I don't know how it got underneath my beautiful little piece of paper there, but it did. Now this is a stainless steel bracelet, and I want to make a charm bracelet out of it. So it's sitting right here until I figure out what I'm going to attach to it. But I ordered some jump rings, and they came too small, so I can't use them. So what I'm going to do now is just continue to pick up some stuff and put it in those little jars. I'm working on something, and I actually need a little space right here in order for me to do it on this table. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. But I think that's good enough. I see a lot of space there. This bowl, came with something that I was using, and it had a little spoon. So I took the little spoon, but I ordered one of these here to help me lift up some beads, but unfortunately I'm not using beads that tiny. So now let me get to making something with this cuteness that I got in here today. I don't like this this concoction here, so give me a minute. I should be pausing my video to get some of this up. It's making me feel a certain type of congested now. The good thing is I have a lot more of what I didn't realize I had, so I'm going to leave that there. Now we're going to get to putting together a bracelet. I have to actually refill some of my bowls because the girl was in here grinding, just making and making and making. So I'm going to take a sip of my little lemonade first. Now I have no idea what I'm going to make, but let me figure out what I'm going to put on it, and then I could. Okay, I figured it out. Now that's a little slanted, so that's perfect. So we're going to start with these. We'll start with these right here. I don't know what I just felt, but I felt something flat. This is not round at all. This is flat. How did this get in there? I'm using it. and we're gonna work on my knot. I saw some beautiful bracelets today. I happened to go on Facebook. There's a lot of people making bracelets, but what I wanted to see was the actual knot, because I'm having sometimes it all depends on the size of the hole. Sometimes it go through, sometimes it doesn't. So I wanted to see that, and to my blessing surprise, I was able to see where some of the knots were. So it made me feel a little better, because I didn't want to stress too much. Now this looks beautiful. Let's make sure we have the end. That means this is trash. That is beautiful, but okay, it went on that way. So let's turn it around this way. So pretty. Let's keep going. Oh, that came out so nice. It wasn't even trying. Now I'm going to put a little bit of green to just a point of green for the leaf. Oh, look at that pretty bracelet I made. I just happened to have my video on. Now I would really not mind throwing a piece of red in there, but I don't want to take too much away from that little green accent that I put in there. Doing everything in my power not to drop my beads. I just worked really hard to keep that straight. So I'm going to cut right there. And then I'm going to show you, isn't that so pretty? Oh, that is so pretty. You see a little burst of green there? See a little burst of green? Uh-oh. I think y'all are loving it. Now, what I did not do is put a spacer on there. And I would like a spacer, so I'm going to take off one and put a spacer on there. Then put my bead back on there. And then I'm going to take off one and put a spacer on there. And that gives me a little bit more control of my intentions. And then I may end up with my bead where I need it and happier with the ending result. So now you see where I put the two spaces at the end. Unfortunately, I'm wasting a lot of string, but I'm not gonna. Ah, this is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is so pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm in love with pink now, boys and girls. I wasn't before, but I definitely am now. Let's try to see if we can get this under without breaking the actual string. And it went under. Wow! Yes! Okay, let's get another knot. I like a little bit of security. Another knot. I don't really want to make it too strong, too tight, but I don't want to make it loose either. Now let me see if I can get it under that bead without popping it. If I pop it, it's okay. No, that's definitely not going. That is way not going. So we're going to cut it off. Boys and girls. So that is my first one for the night. It's like 9 or 10 at night. That is beautiful. Please tell me what you think. And look where my spacer ended up. Right there. Look where the spacer ended up right there. See, now when I was doing the spacer, I thought it might end here. But I did want it to be somewhere that would look different from my my other bracelet. Throw that over there. You know what? I might let this one be a freebie for tonight. I did. I sent some free bracelets to my YouTube subscribers on my other channel because I have some of their, you know. And I finally found out that one made it to the person yesterday. So she said, "Thank you for my bracelet," and I completely forgot that I sent her a bracelet. But the funny thing was, my cup broke and I was recording my other channel and she sent me this beautiful cup, so it just reminded me of a kindness because she mentioned to me kindness is free. I think if I'm not mistaken she's watching on this channel too. But I was so relieved because I do know of someone I did send a bracelet to. I haven't heard whether or not she got it. And I'm not necessarily concerned about not knowing for the reason someone else may know, but I didn't send a return address because I'm working on something, a plan, and I needed to not put a return address. Now, when they open it up, they know who it came from. My everything is on the inside, but I'm working on something because there's a lot of stuff going on right now where I had to work a method out for the madness. So not putting a return address was helpful. Not only that, I wanted to know the condition of the actual envelope. So I did find out maybe about a week ago someone got theirs, and I asked for the condition of the envelope, and she said it came in perfect condition. So it just enforces the fact that I can use a standard envelope to send bracelets, and it will get to the person. So some of my orders I will hopefully I can send in a standard envelope, so I don't have to put a lot of cost onto some of my orders. So that was all my main agenda was making sure I could ship it in a standard envelope, and so far I've gotten approval of arrival. Now this one I'm trying to not do too many patterns of colors. So I have to get a little clear, maybe a white, but I need to stay consistent on this one because I'm looking for certain. And I'm going to use my cutie pie there. I realized that my bracelet shifted, and where I actually want that that little kitty cat, I hope I can get it. So I had to add about 2 beads there, but I think I need to take it up a little bit here, and maybe one more can go, but that's not the pink one. This is the pink one. And then I can put my little cutie pie on there. Maybe everything will fall in place. Okay, now let's keep this consistency here. I'm so excited because I'm staying in the house all of February. I don't believe in going outside. I may go to the food store, may not. I don't know, but I am excited because the girl is going to be on this table just doing her thing. I have a few other crafts I'm working on, so I'm building my supplies, and I'm not buying any supplies this whole month. I'm just going to craft and list everything I have. I'm looking forward to possibly Mother's Day. I sort of bead, but you know I'm not chasing it, right? Okay. I vacuumed a little bit by by the door, but I didn't bring the vacuum all the way in here. I have to actually get on my knees and pick up beads off the floor. Now at some point I need to put a little heart in there. So the heart's gonna go in now. But I might have waited too long to put the heart in there. Maybe. Maybe not. But I did wait. We're gonna. I think that is so cute. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Okay. Now this one I cut the string a little too short, so I may have to fight to tie it. But I think I prefer a little short rather than too long. Keep throwing away my string. Oh, this is so sweet. That is so sweet. Damn. I absolutely love it, but I don't know if I am. Oh my goodness, I'm loving pink. Why is it that I'm starting to love pink? Never liked pink. Okay, let's get a little knot. does it. Yes, I got it. Oh, yes. Now let's make another one. Yeah. I don't mind popping the second one, as long as I know that before I ship out my bracelets that they're tight. I love it. Love it. Love it. Ooh, your girl is gonna be happy. This one is a cutie. Okay, throw it in there. I'm not wrapping anything tonight because I have a little, I ordered a little cutie to wrap up in, and the wrapping is going to be for the person who's actually getting it. And then I have to take my pictures to put online, so I'm not going to wrap anything right now. I don't really like that one. I don't know if I fell. Oh, I need a break for a minute. I don't know if I fell when I was asleep or somewhere, but it feels like my nose is broken, and I don't know how it got that way. But I kind of think I might have fell while I was asleep. Okay, I got my mind a little distracted because the pain just hit me real quick. Okay, I don't want to do this pink because I'm running out of that pink, but I do want to use. Ooh. Okay, now I happen to take this out. I love this, so I want to use that, and then I would need to put my touch of green, which I'm going to do right here, and then I'm going to touch it with this pink, which is right there. And then I'm going to throw in a little bit of, I'm going to stay with this pink, but I have to move towards the pink that I didn't want to use in order for me to have the shade of pink that I need. I need to stay with this right here. But I love the flower. And look at that. 2 beads again. So I'm going to use those 2. Then I'm going to put a spacer. And a different texture of pink, which is the glass one. It's a different texture. While you are watching this video, you can tell me what your favorite color is. Maybe I can start enjoying other colors. I want to take this and turn it around here with the hook. You want to turn your hook so that your gem is facing. Now let's make sure I put it in this way. This flower is beautiful. I didn't even know it was in there. I'm gonna have to make myself another bracelet. I'm trying to not spoil myself with all this love. I think it was 19 degrees in New York today. Did you lose anything out there, boys and girls? Yeah. As if you did, you better go out there and find it. It is very cold out there. But inside my apartment, I have a little drafty places every now and then. So that's probably something I might have to deal with the duration of the winter. But it is February in about a day. You know what that means. Start getting you ready for your spring. Your spring. We had a lot of snow. Wow. That was so unexpected. So unexpected. Susie needs a bath, baby. She needs a bath. But she's going to get a bath. Because I'm going to get myself in that garage. And I'm going to wash my baby down. Okay, let's get this understood. We need something there. And I would like heart there. I would like a heart there. Now, I don't know if I need to adjust it, but that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at it. I'm making sure that I want to tie it before I tie it. I'm trying to check this green bead right there, but I don't really see it the way I want to see it. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Right under, boys and girls. Blows and skirts. You know what I miss? When Goes the Heart? Oh my goodness. I used to watch that all the time, but I don't have a Lifetime anymore. Oh, I had Lifetime for years. Oh my goodness, look at my, that is so, I finally watched my video to the end to see what the end screen looks like. I never knew it before, but it looks beautiful. Now this knot is a little large, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not cutting any of it. I would love to get it underneath the heart, but it's not going underneath the heart, but it's not going to break either. So there goes my ending bracelet. And this video is 34 minutes long, so I'm going to end it now and turn my TV on so I can watch something funny while I continue to craft. Thank you so much. Please let me know which one you like the best. Bye bye.